Hello, hello. My name is Ibhissa. Welcome back to Steel Rising. I got some things done around the home. Feeling okay, feeling awake. I got caffeine in me. And so I'm going to go try and find this gunpowder. And then really the only thing I assume I'm coming to the end of this game. Because I don't have too many quests left. There's a main quest called Checkmate, which sounds rather final, and then 2 more side quests. So again, this is an assumption that I'm coming to the end of this game. Now I'll need to figure out where to go for this gunpowder, because I was here... Okay. I've not played, so it'll take me a moment to get back into the swing of it. But I would assume this gunpowder... Okay, it says that it's down? If I remember correctly, I found a note that said that the gunpowder was in a depot. Which I might... Actually, I should probably look for that. Does it tell me exactly where? Take me to notes. Would it be a note about the gunpowder? Is this going to be easy to figure out? I don't think that it would be in royal decrees. Military correspondence. I picked up some note about gunpowder, and I'm just looking to see if there's anything that specifically says gunpowder in here. A note. The Marquis is at his worst. I don't see anything specifically saying about gunpowder, so I don't exactly know what note I picked up. Oh, what is this? On the orders of the General Staff, the gunpowder from Marsangi will be stored in the old underground gunpowder depot. Jourdan du Lunet, Gouverneur de la Bastille. Okay. You know, it's been a while since I've looked at... I still have the penknife. I wonder if that's going to come into play. And the remnant of a dancer. I wonder if these two... Well, I guess there's 3 items. I wonder if these 2 are going to be important to the story mission. Why am I still holding on to some of this stuff? Why am I still holding on to this key? I would have thought that I would have given this key back to him after I opened that thing. I would have thought that I would have given him the Marquis de Mirabeau back his dueling pistol. This is Joseph Balsamo, we learned, is Calistro's other name, so that makes sense. I have a key to the gunpowder room. Does this tell me where it is? It is obviously the key to the fortress' former gunpowder room, an underground room where precious cargo stolen from the warehouse at Les Invalides was kept safe from thieves. So it still does not tell me where that is. So that was unhelpful. I don't know where this gunpowder is. And I'm so close to it, too. That's the thing that frustrates me. It's like... It's right here. Holy shit. Okay, hang on. I came across this room. I forgot that I had. Okay. You're being very rude, sir. You should be dead. You had literally no health left in your health bar. I do remember coming across this door.
Excellent. All the gunpowder is here.
I remember coming across this door. A Requiem mallet? That sounds like a strength weapon. It is a strength weapon. Oh, this is a halberd? This seems like it's the better version of the one halberd. Yeah, I like the moveset a whole lot better than the other halberd. The other halberd is like a poke attacks. Use, do nothing. What is this? Is this water? How do I assume if I use it, it's going to flood all of this, right? Where's it going to flood with water from? If I remember correctly, there wasn't anything left in the moat. Whatever. I assume I use. Destroy or secure the gunpowder. Too much blood has been shed already. So did I destroy it? Having decided to flood the gunpowder. So now I'm going to go back to the Courtier's convent, tell them that, and then go to Saint Cloud. Because the queen is needing us. This is not how I got in here. How did I get into the sewers? I dropped down from somewhere, but where did I drop down from somewhere from? Somewhere in here? These sewers confuse me as far as goes the direction in which I'm technically supposed to go. I think this is where I dropped down from, right? Yes. The Place Royale. And I came from here. Can I circle back? Okay, yeah. Jump out over here and then to my right, I believe. Okay, perfect. Take me back to the Courtier's... Excuse me, the Courtier's convent. We'll go inform them about my decision. Sorry, I'm uploading a video to YouTube at the same time that I'm streaming. I don't know if that is a good idea or not. I usually try to not do anything with the internet whenever I'm streaming, but only time will tell. Where am I going? I'm going up here, that's right. So I gotta tell Antoine Lavoisier and the Marquis de Lafayette. I wonder how they're going to react. Hey buddy, I did something that you may not approve of, but I've done a lot of things that you may not approve of.
Goodbye, General Lafayette, and down with the Clockwork King.
Well put.
Well, that's a new line. Aegis has never said that before.
Citoyen Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
And we called them Citoyen now.
I found the powder. It was at the Bastille.
Did you do what needed to be done?
I did.
There is nothing more to fear from it.
What do you mean, nothing more to fear from it?
I flooded the cellars where the powder was stored.
Bon sang! Lavoisier! Why did you put our fate in the hands of a cursed machine?
Excuse me?
Machine, as you say, just saved you from certain annihilation.
No, you have rendered us impotent.
Come now, monsieur. Get a hold
You,
of yourself.
I...
Everything I attempt seems doomed to fail.
Okay.
I fear we no longer have any chance of winning this war.
Please, calm yourself. What you fear is the loss of your own personal interests. Everyone here is convinced of this.
Yeah. Okay, first off, he said that there was nothing here. If I remember correctly, General de Lafayette said that there was nothing here in Paris that he could use, really, to. That's why he wanted that money, because there was nothing here in Paris that he could use to win this war. He was going to take the money, go rally troops somewhere else in Paris, and then bring them. So, because the king didn't have control over all of Paris.
Down with despotism.
That's right, you better walk away, buddy. Fuck you. You're the one. I was a little unsure of Robespierre whenever I first met him because he pulled me to the side and he kind of seemed to influence Aegis a bit. And I was on the Marquis de Lafayette's side. Fuck this dude. This dude is like purely, he's like, oh, I'm going to take this money. I'm going to go get people from outside. He staged something to put himself in power. Then he's like, I'll take this money and I'll go get people outside of where the king has control and I'll bring them in because you need trained fighters. So it shouldn't have mattered that I flooded the gunpowder. If you're bringing people from a different place in Paris, they should have gunpowder,
Citoyen
right?
Mirabeau. Goodbye, Citoyen Mirabeau. And down with the Clockwork King.
Is this kind of what I say to everything?
Citoyen Robespierre.
Madame,
Goodbye, Citoyen Robespierre.
Do I say and
And
down?
death to the tyrant.
Okay. I have a lot of words that I say to people now. Do I say down with... I still have not found this guy's chest.
Mademoiselle. Well, what news?
Goodbye, Citoyen Bailly. Vive la Nation.
Vive la Nation. Okay. I'm just kind of checking to see what Aegis says to each of these individuals.
Citoyen Raymond.
Can I help you, Aegis?
Goodbye, Citoyen Raymond. And may liberty triumph.
I have something new to say. Do I say... What do I say to the priests here?
Monseigneur.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
Goodbye, Monseigneur. Vive la Nation.
Okay.
And so be it.
And then he has to have his little words in about, like, oh, I guess the nation, yeah.
I hope so, Abbot. Our salvation is at stake.
I'm listening.
DLC? I do not have the DLC for this game. What is this? Cagliostro's Secrets. Continue Aegis' adventure at the sinister Hospital San Luis and uncover Cagliostro's secret. Okay, I do not have that. I didn't hear what she said whenever she leaves that encounter, but oh well. We are now going to St. Cloud, because the Queen says they are under attack, and she needs us. And we've been at the mercy, not at the mercy of the Queen, but we've been investing our back to the gardens and everything where I first set out my adventure. All the way back at the beginning. Now I came back here once. Oh, holy shit, I thought I was going to fall. I did come back here once, and so everything should be unlocked. It's telling me to go down there. What happens if I... Okay, I guess I'm going down there. I saw the enemy that I didn't want to fight. I have already worked my way through all of this, though. Okay. Could I literally have just ran through that door? I kind of thought maybe there was something that I needed to do. Return. Oh, hello. Okay, so yeah, I did not need to run through all of that. The question is, though, now that it's telling me to go to that body, how do I make my way? It was across the way, right? Actually? Yeah. Okay, well that sucks. I wasn't paying attention to my stamina. Aegis has been completely repaired. Why am I getting... Why am I getting that? Is it because I'm here at the beginning? In Saint-Cloud? Why am I getting what happens whenever I break notifications? That's fucking weird. Alright, it's still telling me to go over there. However, I already have this unlocked and everything. So, what happens if I just run back? Maybe I wasn't supposed to do it as early as I did. Because it was telling me to go to that body where I first picked up this key. Yeah, I can't make my way up here. Did I glitch myself out of something, I wonder? I sure hope not. I'll go back over there and I'll double check that body. But it didn't look like it had anything on it. I just kind of ran up to it and it was empty-handed because I've already gotten the key. And if there is nothing there, I will be at a loss. Yeah, it's telling me to go there. I might as well just clear out this area. Big boy over here included, wherever he is. Well, okay, maybe he's not paying attention to me. You're gonna turn though, aren't you? I dodged into it. You really should be immobilized. Thank you. Alright, you're telling me to get this key. Hello. But the thing is, I've already gotten this key game. So, like, what more do you want from me? Return to Saint-Cloud. What key was that? Key to the reliquary chapel? That's, yeah, that's something else. I don't have that key anymore because I used it. I can't, but I can't though, game. Did I glitch myself out of this quest by coming here earlier? Because that sucks. I wouldn't have thought that that would have mattered too much. Where's my phone? Hang on. What is this game called? Steelrising. Saint-Cloud key glitch. In memory of the dolphin bugged. Yes. Is this where this is where I am too. But once I am here, nothing happens. I had busted this area open before, and I had to come back for a quest, so I'm thinking it might be a case of a bug, because reloading the area didn't help me either. Anyone else encountered the same? You can still finish the quest, just ignore the dead body. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to get back then? Because I thought, if I remember correctly from the beginning of the game, where I was in the forest there, I thought that that was an area that I slid down a hill. That was where I had just run from to get back here. Is there a way that I'm unsure of to make it back to the Queen? Or is it this gate that's open now? That was some really lucky iframes there. Yeah, you little spinny sunflower bitch. His face just reminded me of a sunflower. This is new. Ah, okay. Hello? Hi. I did not originally notice this. I thought I would have to run back. Come to think of it, yeah, there was an area that I could not reach whenever I was here last. And I told myself that must be a later area. Okay, so I see a spider there and these two dudes. I feel like he should have been immobilized from that second shot there. Like that. That's what I would have liked to have happened to this guy. Uh-oh. Hello? This happened once before. Game? Okay. You scare me so much whenever you do that game. I've still only had one crash, but I have had a couple of moments like that where it just freezes for some reason. Like it does not know what it wants to do. I don't know if that's the game trying to load stuff and it literally just can't, like, kind of load it as I play, so it has to take a moment, or what the deal is, but... Hello. Is there another one on the other side? You're moving. So why can't I target you? You're looking at me. Whoa, this is freaky. I'm sorry, what is happening right now? Hello? You seem ready in battle position. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but that felt like the right thing to do. Was he just glitched? Okay, well you're also an enemy. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that that one was glitched. But that was really like, I've come across a lot of dead bodies and weird things and strange automatons that do weird things, but that was genuinely the most unsettling thing that I've come across in this game. And it's, again, was probably a glitch where it just wasn't attacking me for some reason. And that was just weird. Okay. Well, that was very handy. Alright, let's do it, big boy. I thought he might hit me on that backswing. Okie dokie. I'm at the Cascades. Do I keep going up or do I go off to the side here? Where's it telling me to go? Oh, it's still telling me to go off that direction. This is an area that I've seen for a while. The Grand Fountain. I've seen this area through the fences for a while, so I wonder if this is technically the correct place. Oh, I would have really liked to have hit you with that immobilization attack too. Okay, that was really lucky. The timing of all of that. Let me open this. This was an item that I've seen for so long. Essence of a Revolutionary Spirit. That takes me back to the forest. This is like... I think it's interesting that this is one of the last areas that I'm coming to for a side mission. Well, technically a side mission. But it's also like one of the first areas. Okay, I wasn't sure exactly what was happening there. Some of them are being weirdly passive and I don't like it. Hi. It's fucking me up more so than them just being aggressive. Aggressimo, aggressimo, that's what I'm used to, guys. I'm not used to this passive bullshit. Alright, so yeah, I was supposed to go to the Grand Fountain. This is really cool. I know this is so lavish and stupidly expensive and this, that, and the other, but this is such a cool, neat little thing. Chateau de Saint-Cloud. The basins. Okay, there's a bunch of snake guys here that I don't want to deal with. I'm glad that I could pull one of them at least. Oh, really? You both are coming. Really? That was enough to freeze me in one go? Fuck you. Alright, let's fight, man. The game seems to be really struggling here. I couldn't parry that. That feels wrong. This looks like I'm going to need a key. Do I have the key to unlock this? I do not. Okay. So maybe this is where I'm going to be coming. And I'm just here a little bit too early. There was still much more here that I didn't open up. Chateau de Saint-Cloud again. I imagine this I'm going to unlock from the other side. No, I unlock it from this side. Okay. Well, I've unlocked that, but what? There was still an area over here that I did not check. What's all this over here? Hello. Is there anything going to come alive and try and hurt me? No? Okay. Cast iron. Don't need it, but thank you, game. This is just a back way up from where I was a second ago. And these those stairs seem so steep. Alright, and that was where I killed those two guys. Yeah, okay. So I opened the big door, but what's up here and to the left? Well, I can also open this. Have I been here before? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! This is where I got the muscadin bicorn. Yeah. I remember this now. This is like literally the first few areas of the game. I got the Nemesis claws from that chest right there. And I've been parrying ever since. Neat. And that's the pathway that led me down into the forest. Okay. Okay. Let's go. To the other doorway, though. Because I can't open that one. But that's where I came from at the very beginning of the game. This is neat how it's circled all back around. Chateau de Saint-Cloud. This is the doorway that I'm looking for. Ah, I see big guy. Are you alone? You just don't give a shit about whether or not you get parried during that attack, eh? Fair enough. They're giving me a whole bunch of module keys now, because I assume if I had, I guess, just kind of powered through the story, maybe I wouldn't have them. Alright, this is going to unlock through that device there, so I will be coming back from there at some point. This is obviously progression, because that's where the queen is. You guys were just standing out in the courtyard with that thing? What the fuck's wrong with you? Hello. Okay. Fuck you. Where's your friend? I've been dodging more so than I have been parrying, in all honesty. I've tried to mix in dodging with parrying. It's kind of the playstyle that I started to try to adapt. Grade 3 Reinforced Armor Module. And there's this door unlocked. Okay, cool. Now I shall progress. Oh, hello. Well, let me grab this Vestal and then I will progress. I should probably rest, even though it's going to respawn things. But that way, if I do end up dying... speaking of which, is there anything at the boutique here? Has there anything been added? No, still have those same weapons and everything. Still those same modules. I could have swore there was some place, though, and I can grab a module key. I really don't need anything else. I feel like I have pretty well everything that I'm going to take with me to the end game. To the final boss. Hello, hello!
You called, madame?
Aegis, thank heavens you're here. We're under siege. In the courtyard, one of the king's creatures. It seems determined to destroy the chateau walls. It's as if it came here for us.
Here is
Probably.
the key to the gate. It will lead you to the courtyard.
Hurry! Our lives are in your hands.
Okay, I'll make my way there eventually. I feel... like, I know it said, like, come urgently, and they're trying to have a sense of urgency to them. It didn't feel very urgent. I don't feel like I need to be rushing. Personally. Alright, so coming back over here, which I missed this item anyway. Essence of Warrior Spirit. And I missed this item too. Is this another Essence of a Warrior Spirit? No? Really? Yeah, I forgot you kind of just kamikaze your way into a battle. Okay, glad I got that critical hit off on you too. I kind of would like, because aren't I at... Oh no, I thought I was at 4 power. I was like, I kind of like to end the game at 5 power, but I guess I'm too far away from that. That would take so much farming to get to that. What's over here? Hello, gateway. Ah, let me go ahead and open this. That would be the smart thing to do, since the Vestal's right there. I could have just run in guns a-blazing, and then I would have had to fight those 3 guys in the courtyard area again. Alright, that's probably... progression? No. This is a weird gate. I just can't seem to figure out how to open this gate. It doesn't have a key and it doesn't have a lever, so it's beyond our reckoning, beyond our ken how to open that door. Don't mind the handles on it. We just can't seem to figure that one out. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to go over there because I seem to be circling back around. Hang on, let me look at that again. That area looked kind of fleshed out though, didn't it? Didn't look like just a little side area. Yeah, it kind of looks like I'm going to be coming... Is there a way to unlock? Okay, I guess not. Only time will tell. I feel like I've been pretty good about exploration in this game. Double backing over areas here and there with new abilities, trying to explore everything. Oh, hi. I also hear something to my left. Alright, now I have time for you. There's another gateway there. And that one most certainly looks like one of the ones that we're going to open at some point. More cast iron. The game's really trying to be like upgrade your weapons fully. Didn't I just use that key? Am I supposed to use it again? I feel like other keys I've only used once. And then I couldn't use them again. Okay, what am I looking at? I have no idea what this thing is about to do. The gate is locked. Was I supposed to find something to unlock the gate? Oh, I'm supposed to go here. Okay. It wasn't sitting... Oh, okay, I was about to say, it wasn't laying on the ground, though. What is this thing? What is it using as a whip? It's using an automaton as a whip. I wonder whose soul's trapped in this one. The Royal Orpheus. Okay. You require so much to, get a knockdown. Jesus Christ. Frost doesn't even build up on you that fast. But I have enough of them. I'm sorry, what is happening? Staying the fuck away from it for the moment. Oh, hello. This is new. Okay, interesting. I don't think I'm going to be able to get another immobilization on this before it just dies. The Mad Titan. Defeat the Royal Orpheus. Okay. Something tells me, though, it's not defeated. Something... Why would you come here? Why would you come here? Yeah, get the fuck away.
That thing, it's staring at you.
So then run. Oh, is this her son? The Dolphine? Oh my god. What is happening? This is... What the fuck? Am I supposed to feel bad for her? She ran in here. The Royal Orpheus. I assume
You're safe, Madame.
that is the Dauphine, who I've been looking for this whole time.
Why did this abomination attack us?
I think you know, Madame. You saw how it obeyed you when you ordered it to stop fighting.
I don't understand a word of this nonsense.
Yeah, they've been kind of out of the loop.
The angel seems to have a few screws loose, my queen.
It's shut the fuck up, Polignac.
You must listen to me.
Yeah, you guys don't know a lot of what's
Trying to
happening,
destroy you,
Ben.
Madame. It was trying
I've-
to
I've-
be you.
Yeah, I've had a
Listen
lot
to
of
your
shit.
heart. You know what it was.
You know?
know
Yeah,
who's
exactly.
behind
There's a lot of shit that I've know that you guys don't.
Just stop.
Okay? Give the Queen the King's notes. What notes? Sure.
You must know the truth. Everything is there, written in the king's own hand. How he ordered your son to be put to death.
Mm-hmm.
How he bound his soul to the machine I just destroyed.
Wait,
How
what?
you were unable to control this hateful thing.
My baby,
Oh, my queen.
Did I?
poor angel.
I don't remember that.
In the hell he suffered. Wanted only to seek his mother's comfort.
No. No.
Curse you, Louis. The Butcher King.
Oh, he, okay, okay.
Destroyer of
The way that she
innocence.
said that, I
He
thought the
will
king
pay
put
for
his soul in it.
unspeakable
Okay.
crime with his own head. I swear it on my life.
Yeah,
No,
kill
Antonio,
kill her
dear
son and
friend.
then put...
Do not give in to this madness. Leave us, Aegis.
I must speak privately with Madame de Polignac.
Very well,
What?
Madame.
What is there? Is there literally anything Shield of the Courtiers? Help all the revolutionaries at the Courtiers Club? Yeah, why wouldn't I have? What do you mean? Leave us. Was there literally nothing that you can't tell me that you're also telling Polignac? Like, literally, I have been the one out doing your bidding for you, and then I come in, save your soul, save your ass, tell you about your son's soul, and then you're like, no, leave me. What the fuck? Critical damage module. Increases the critical hit multiplier for each point invested in agility. That only takes it up from 1.78 to 1.53. I have so many points invested in agility. I have 15 points invested in agility. I feel like that should be so much more, but whatever. No side quests. I guess I got every side quest. Okay. Well, then I guess all that's left to be done. You're welcome, my queen. What the fuck? She tells me to come. I come. I save her ass. I inform her of what's been going on. She's like, no, I don't believe it. Now go away. What the actual... I should be pretty close to a level up. Let me just take out some automats here. Well, that's only 267. I was kind of hoping it was more to get me closer to a level up. How much do you guys give? $609, that's more like it. I'm close to a level up and I need y'all's help. How much does a spider give me? 443? Still more than that fucking spear guy. Okay. Being really rude. Thank you. That should be pretty well close to a level up. I might as well kill a few things just to be extra sure. Because it may be 5,200 or 52,000 now. 5,200, boy, I wish it was 5,200. That'd be nice. But I'm pretty sure it's 52,000 to level up currently. Ah, he's just casually walking. It's my greatest weakness. I just couldn't hit dodge in time. Alright, that should be well enough for me to put an extra level in power for some more damage. Because it seems like it put, what, 57,000? Okay. Let's sell... I have 14 of these. I have 33 of these. Go ahead and sell those. Yeah, it seems like it gives me +6 every time. Which I don't know if that's making a huge difference, but either way. It's also my special move damage. It also increases that. Let's go to Versailles. It is the only warning. Once you arrive in Versailles, you will no longer be able to travel to other levels with the carriage, and you will not be able to complete any side quests in progress. I don't have any. Creating a saved game for easier access to future content? What the fuck? That's weird. Either way, I have nothing else to do.
Versailles. I feel a new flame burning inside me. A force that compels me to make my way into the heart of the palace. Athenais.
We're becoming a real girl. I think I mentioned it. I don't know if it was the second. Yeah, it doesn't let me travel. But there was literally nothing else for me to do, I don't believe. I think I explored everything. I think I did everybody's quests. I think I mentioned it in like the second stream about how I wonder how much this game was an inspiration for Lies of P, which of course is a story of Pinocchio. Also, there's going to be a shit ton of things that come alive here, aren't there? I do like the soundtrack that I'm hearing in the background, though. It's not very often you get to hear harpsichord get used. Okay, that's where it wants me to go. But I want to explore first. Are these like gold plates on the windows? Interesting. It sure is fancy. Too early. These are still the ones that I don't think I've ever really learned how to parry. they usually don't have that much health, so I just kind of kill them before they have a chance to do anything. Well, he wasn't aggressive, but that doesn't mean anything because I don't know what anything is anymore. I have no fucking clue. The queen seems like an ass now, after everything that I've done for her. I wonder if I'm going to have a choice as to what happens. I seem to have had little choices here and there, but I wonder if there's going to be like a big choice at the end of the game. Essence of a lesser spirit? Really? You're not giving me revolutionaries anymore? Game? You're just giving me the shitty ones? I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, I feel like I kind of walked around and looked at everything in this beginning courtyard area. We shall move on. I don't know how long this area will be. Versailles. General de Lafayette told me to go this way to enter the Guardians, but how could he have managed to make it out alive? Oh, do not tell me, after all this, after I've been flip-flopping about General de Lafayette, don't tell me he's going to be the asshole who's like betrays us. And that's why he hated the fact that I destroyed the gunpowder. Thank you for your help with that kill. I don't know why. It's not necessarily really that cute, but the way that sometimes they move and they kind of like pull their chain, like, okay, hang on, I gotta get it into position. That simple movement is just kind of cute to me. It's like, oh no, my chain's caught on something, let me pull it loose. Okay, now I'm ready to fight. It's just a simple animation that I think is funny. Alright, so something tells me I'm going to be going there. I'm sorry, what is happening? What the fuck just happened? What is going on? You know, I can do that too, guys. Okay, I gotta admit, yours are ever so slightly more effective. Can we come fight over here? Thank you. Where's Big Boy? Alright, so I'm supposed to go there. How do I get to this up here? Or maybe I'm going to be jumping back out from there. Yeah, it's ever so slightly too tall for me. It also looks like I can get up there. There's not any way for me to, like, grapple, though. Okay, let's see what's around here. There's a way for me to grapple there. Ah, there's a vessel here. Let me go ahead and activate that. But I'm not going to rest at it because I don't want to fight through those things again. Alright, what's up here? Any loot? No? Okay, yeah, that must be the way that I am supposed to technically go? Or is this actually leading me it's leading me back over here. This isn't leading me where I thought it would lead me. What is the point in me being here? Oh, this? Oh, and then I guess I jump over there. Okay, okay. Let me explore this courtyard then. I just activated the Vestal, but I wonder if there's anything else around here. Does not appear so. Okay. Well, I had to double check just to be sure. Exploration is key. That is one thing that I like in games like these. Is some people are able to lose themselves in movies, which I can understand. Some people are able to lose themselves in books, which I also understand. But I like being able to explore things. In movies, you know, I don't have the ability to go over and look at something that I want to look at. In books, I'm limited to whatever words there are to explain stuff. I know a lot of people are like, oh, with books you can imagine anything. I just like to see what other people can come up with, though. Essence of a lesser spirit? Again? Lesser spirit. Alright, am I going over here then? I think that's my only... There wasn't a way to jump into this building. No, okay. But with video games, I get to have a part in it. I get to see what somebody else creates. It gives me that kind of creative biscuit de fin General de Lafayette. Like seeing something that well, I would have done it this way, or I kind of imagine this whenever I think of something, but I guess I'm not original enough to have ideas of my own. So I rely on inspiration. You're so slow. Do you have a wolf's head? What's up with your head, man? How did General de Lafayette make it in here? I have a feeling like I've been played again. I feel like I have been played like 5 times throughout this entire playthrough. And here I was most suspicious of, at first anyway, it did change, but at first I was most suspicious of Comte de Mirabeau. But it seems like he's probably the good guy. And General de Lafayette... What is this attack? I hate this. And General de Lafayette is the one who is like, really, you should be dead. You have no visible health left. As it turns out, General de Lafayette is going to be... Oh man, the stream is struggling. It might drop here. Give it just a moment. It says it's unstable. I'm hoping it doesn't drop here, but... Oh, okay. We are good. Well, obviously I'm going to be around there at some point. Is that where I'm supposed to go? No, that's where I'm supposed to go. Is there a way for me to make my way over there? Kinda doesn't look like it. I guess I gotta go the way the game wants me to. That was the wrong button. I meant to hit some R2s in the air. Yeah, I'm like genuinely curious how the General de Lafayette made it in here. If I had to fight through all of this stuff, how did he sneak in here? Really hoping to be able to just kill you before you got a chance to attack. I have plenty of healing items, it's not like I'm hurting. Can I open this? No? Okay. It's worth a shot. Yeah, ladder's broken down. How did General de Lafayette make it in here? Has he been the king's pawn this entire time? Let's do so little damage. I switched to these because I didn't think you were going to give me an attack to parry. Oh well. I'm really curious as to that area that's over there now. Maybe I'm going to circle back around to it, but hello. It's too late. A knockdown, thank you. Thank you. It was a pleasure doing battle with you, sir. Where in the fuck am I supposed to be going? Am I going back around to that area now? No, it looks like I'm going to be going to my left here. Does this circle back around to that area that I'm wanting to go to? Kind of looks like it. Wait, now this is... I was already here. How do I get up over there? There's a quest item there, it looks like, so I guess I'll have to search, because I know it's not a side quest item, so I must be circling around there at some point. I don't trust this thing to not come alive.
The Petit Trianon is at the end of this path. I cannot get to it. I'll have to enter the labyrinth.
We can't get to here? Hello? Hi. You want to fight about it? Okay. Do you guys want to fight about it? What about you? Do you want to fight about it? Can I take this bread back to that prisoner in the Bastille? It's right there. I really wonder if there was like something that I was supposed to get and take to that prisoner that I just missed. And I will look that up whenever I complete this game. But I can feel bad about myself. But I am genuinely curious if there was supposed to be something that I was supposed to find and take to him, and I just maybe missed it. Because again, I feel like I've been doing decently with the exploration here. Maybe that item that I saw laying there is the key to this door. And I'll have to go there and then come back here, because I don't have a key for this, right? This gate is locked. Yes, I do not have a key for it. Okay, I will have to go into the labyrinth. Is this going to be like an actual labyrinth? Or is it just going to be a fairly straightforward path, I wonder? The Dauphine's Labyrinth. I'd very much so like to... Really? Oh, it's a spider. 2 spiders, so of course I didn't get to sneak up on anything. Cool, cool, cool. That's going to be an area that I circle back around to. This seems so strange. Like the rocks grew on that fountain. Oh, it is actually going to be a labyrinth. Can I sneak up on you? No? There is an area to go there. Can I sneak up on this thing, or is it facing me? It's facing me. Oh well, I wouldn't have been able to sneak up on it anyway, because there's a spider. I don't exactly know why the little scouts immediately take away any ability for me to sneak up on stuff. It's really quite annoying. In all honesty. Hello. I wanted to try and parry you. Of course, you choose that moment. Jesus Christ. I don't think I've parried one of those things in a long time because I just haven't had the opportunity to. Where am I supposed to be going? That's where I'm supposed to be going, so I want to go this other direction first, in all honesty. Because if that's where I'm supposed to go, then I imagine this will be a dead end, right? Hi. Yeah, I remembered that just as you jumped. Okay. Now they're giving me revolutionary spirits again. Again, I thought that that was like a super rare... Maybe not super rare. Oh man, the stream is struggling with all of these trees, bushes around. I just happened to look over at it. I thought for sure that those revolutionary spirits were like super rare. There was only like maybe a handful of them in the game, and I'm up to like a lot now. 17, I think, maybe somewhere in there. The cisterns. Never mind, I take it back. Back to shitty quality again. That's another thing that I'm gonna circle back around to. Did I miss... Apparently I missed something? Oh no, I'm circling back a different way. Hello. That was the wrong time? How dare you take that from me? It's kind of lucky that I didn't get hit by his little backflip attack there. No, what were you hiding back here? Nothing. Cool. How in the fuck did the General de Lafayette make it through here? Well, that's a mini-boss. The Bosquet de la Colonnade. The stream, every time that I look over, I'm just looking at the quality of the stream, and it's probably because, number one, wow, this is so bad. I know it's normally not that great. What if I do this? That might make it ever so slightly... Good lord. That might make it ever so slightly better. This may be the worst quality stream out of the entire one. Out of the entire playthrough. I would rather take care of you guys now than get involved at a moment whenever I don't want you to. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to circle around to see if there are any more of those things hiding. I see one. I see two. The dog face ones are kind of neat, in all honesty. Like, I think the ones with the normal face, just almost like they remind me of a Kingdom Hearts character or something like that. But the dog face ones feel truly unique. Do you have a lizard on you? No, you have a snake one on top of you. It feels like more of a chimera of automats. Oh, that's a nice backhand you got there, buddy. Stabilizer? Defeat all unstable automats. Okay. Is this where I'm going to start, like, getting a whole bunch of trophies because I'm going to be finishing things? That's where it wants me to go. I'm going to activate this Vestal. Let me, since I have so many of them, and there's nothing else that I really want. 16. Let's sell 6 of them. And then let's sell 8 of these. Is that enough for an upgrade? Very close. Where's my lesser spirits? Valiant spirit. Where are lesser spirits? 4 of those. Ironically, I don't have too many of those. And we will take this up to level 5, because this is not going to do much for me. This is going to give me plus 7 physical damage, actually. It's going up? That's weird. I guess it's because of that module that I have equipped. But it seems like the scaling is ramping up rather than ramping down, which I'm still really early in it. But that seems weird. Now it goes to plus, it's still plus 7 for another level. Wonder if I sell some stuff. Can I bust out one more level? I don't need 24 of those. Let me sell 9 of these as well. I don't think I need 15 of these, so let me sell 4 of them. Let me sell 5 of them. Yeah, that's the cast iron I can farm if I truly do need that. I want to hang on to the rest of the revolutionary spirits that I have, but I have a shit ton of these, so let me sell 7 of those. How much do I have? Oh, is that enough for an upgrade already? No, 62,000. Okay. That should be enough. Bust out another level. Okay. So I should be doing number 1. I don't think I can bust out another 6,500 even with the stuff that I have to sell. Uh, actually, maybe. Oh, that's purchase, not. I thought I just keep thinking that that's okay. So 2,600, or excuse me, 26,000. What is that? I don't know how to do math very well. 26,000. That would be about 35,000. Yeah. I would have to sell a whole lot more things. That's only worth 10. Yeah, I don't think that I could bust out another level. Even if I did, I would have to sell a shit ton of things to try and get another level. And I don't really feel like messing with that anymore. I got 2 levels. That's pretty good. Bosquet Dapolan? I don't know. Bosquet Dapolan? Dapolan? I just rested out of Vestal. Okay, that's kind of what I thought, but I just wanted to I just wanted to see. My curiosity got the better of me that time. It looked deep, but then at the same time I was like, you know what, maybe... Oh. Hello. What is this? Module key. Did I miss this? Or is this new? Oh, hi. This seems to take me to the same area. Like I know it is, in fact, a labyrinth. Actually, no, this seems to lead into a dead end. Your hitboxes are really weird on that. I take it back, it's not a dead end. I don't remember which ones I've unlocked and which ones that I haven't unlocked, in all honesty. Either way, I guess that's a shortcut. Stuck on a tree. Where did I bust in through? It was through here. Kind of looked like I could go through that. Oh, I can bust through here too. Anything gonna jump me? Essence of a revolutionary spirit. They're trying to tempt me to bust out another level. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Not until I beat whatever the final boss is, or at least get close to it. Okay. Is there anything up on here? I don't seem to be able to jump on it. That would have been a cool place to hide something, though. In all honesty. But that is just, like, neat in general. I wonder... I'm sure this exists. I'm sure a lot of the things that are in this game exist in real life. They probably did a bunch of research to, like, recreate things as they were. Or potentially still are. This is neat. Invisible wall. Ah, the Petite Trianon. Hello, what are you? An echo. Who's Echo?
Our plan is foolproof. Monsieur Cléry will be waiting for you at Gros Caillou at the appointed time. But I warn you, do not be late.
Don't worry, monsieur. I will not fail you.
Very well. As for the rest, everything is explained in this letter.
Okay.
Mesdames, the die is cast. In a week, God willing, you will be in Vienna, and the children under the Emperor's protection.
That did not go to plan.
Quiet, someone is coming. Monsieur, you must leave. Your Grace.
Monsieur, to what do we owe this honor?
Mesdames, we are in grave danger. In Paris, the people are up in arms. I've been informed that the rebels are marching on the palace.
What do you mean?
There is no need to be alarmed. You are to be taken to Saint-Cloud and placed under competent protection. Have your people prepare your things. You will leave Versailles in an hour.
Good heavens, my queen. How will I get to the children?
Oh mon Dieu. All is lost.
So, a note from the Marquis de Lafayette. This is just probably my own autism kind of a thing, but like, whenever it's dead silent, I feel like I can hear so much, whether it's boards creaking, this, that, or the other. They could obviously hear somebody walking down the hallway. Did the people walking down the hallway not hear them making a plan? Maybe I'm reading too much into that. Again, how would I get to that one area that I saw? He's here? How is he here? How did you make it here?
Bon sang, Aegis! Here you are at last. You've come at just the right time.
Okay.
Go and find the children. We must get going.
No, monsieur. Let's wait a little longer, please.
Why?
The children here, at the Petit Trianon.
Yes, they are upstairs in the Queen's room.
General, you and I both know what is coming. You must take them to safety post-haste.
No, it's out of the question. I will not leave without Her Majesty.
What
Oh
happened
my
to
God.
the Queen?
Something curious is going on here. The automats will not come within 100 paces.
The King's orders, no doubt. He wants to protect his children from his own automats.
Sadly, the Queen... What you told her about the death of her son has troubled her mind. She rushed to the
Understandably,
palace
but...
despite the danger. She intends to see the King and make him pay for what he has done.
Well,
There is
that's kind of
nothing we could
silly.
do. We could not dissuade her.
Run ahead,
Okay.
children. They must not remain at Versailles any longer.
Have no fear, madame. I will take you to a place where all three of you will be safe.
I will help Her Majesty.
Dieu vous vienne en aide. I place my last hope in you.
Don't delay, Aegis. Our companions are ready to take the palace as soon as you have destroyed its protectors. I will join you when I have completed my task.
Okay. The Chateau Key. Defeat the automat in the marble courtyard. Do I know where that is? Please tell me whatever those quadrupeds are not going to come out and attack me. They've not shown me anything like that yet, so I kind of assume not, but then at the same time I have no
Something
trust.
has changed. The bond that tied me to the Queen.
Oh, fuck me!
The force that compelled me to protect her. It's gone. It's been broken.
Okay, that's fine. The Queen kind of seems like she's also got a little assholery in her as well. So, you know what? Maybe this is for the best, Aegis. You're becoming your own person. There's nothing wrong with that. I pushed dodge. Too late, I guess. Okay. I'm really glad this guy took a minute before deciding to try and... Oh, there's a lot of shit here. What is happening? Okay, I'm choosing to attack at all the wrong times. And I didn't get that parry off. Wasn't there another one? Did I kill it? I have a feeling if I jump in that I will die. I have a feeling that's ever so slightly too deep for me. Where did I come? I came from here. Okay. And it wasn't up here that I was supposed to go, I don't think. Did I miss anything over here? Actually, it kind of seems like that is the way to go. Let me check over here. Okay, this looks like there's nothing here. I kind of assumed that I was using the key on that. Okay, never mind. Going across the courtyard here. This is by far, though, one of the prettiest areas that I've come across, obviously, because it's not in ruins. There's flowers everywhere, greenery everywhere. I'd like to sneak up on this guy. Ah, this is where I was looking through the gate. Finally. I made it. What interesting hitboxes you have. This is going to be another memory. It is. The memory of the dancer! Whose memories are these? I thought it was General de Lafayette. Oh, he is there. Okay, so these must be General de Lafayette's memories? I look silly without a hat on. I wonder if I'll get, like, an outfit for beating the game. That dude always has, like, mannerisms like he just picked something out of his nose and he's feeling it between his fingertips. Is that weird? I don't know, every time I see him he's just like rubbing his gloves together. Autism has many forms, I shouldn't be too judgmental. Who's this guy? Who are you? Am I supposed to know who you are?
The key, Athenais. The key.
Oh, that's Eugene Duvoko-san. I do know who that is.
No matter. Once again, we were treated to a charming show.
Oh, it was much more than that, Monsieur de Vaucanson. This automat is a masterpiece. A mechanical marvel. It could do much more than dance, ne croyez-vous pas?
Indeed. I can also resurgence. Collect all of Athenais' echoes. Oh, it was Athenais' echoes. Hang on. You're on the other side of the gate. Okay. Echoes. Athenais de Vaucanson. The Bishop of Nancy. Chinson Bailly. Jacques Necker. Chodero Leclos. Delaclos. Sanson. Did I miss something? He was at the Bastille, and I defeated a Titan there. And then whenever I went to go unlock it, it said that I needed to collect something. Did I miss something at the Bastille? The Queen. I must have missed something at the Bastille. Unless I'm going back to the Bastille. Maybe this isn't the end of the game. Unsure. Do I have anything to describe him? These are all automats. Those are the places. Nicholas Flamel. Main characters. Mesmer. Do I not have anything on? Yeah, I don't have anything on Sanson. And I do not know who that man is. Like, he was given control over the Bastille. Winding key. I got my own winding key? Okay. Where am I going? I got distracted. Whenever I beat the game, which I don't know if that's coming or not, defeat the automat in the marble courtyard. Whenever I beat the game, I really want to go back to the Bastille and see if there's something that I missed. I'm also only at 1 out of 3 memories of the Queen herself. And I would have thought that I would have been further along. Oh, did I miss where I was supposed to go in here? My bad, game. I was just kind of walking around. Ah, I see. Okay, well, I'm glad that I went there. That was like an unnecessary, technically, place that I was supposed to go, but I got the last of Atanias's memories. Hello. Do I really have to fight you guys? Really? Were these guys always here? Were you guys here last time? I don't really remember this. Okay, I can't parry that fast 2 times in a row. You gotta give me some sort of a break. That was actually kind of lucky. I hit the one who was guarding, and it slowed time long enough for me to see that one was about to kick me, because those kicks come out way faster than that. Yeah, those always come out faster than I think, too. I fucking hate the spiders. I hate that they take away my stealth. Glad we could work on that death together, buddy. And you guys aren't involved, right? For some reason. If I open this gate, are you going to be involved? No? The Ali Royale? Oh, I don't trust those. I'm sure they are just statues. These were the things that, this was like the second boss, I think. Monsieur Bailey was trapped in one of those, if I remember correctly. Alright, there's nothing here, right? Is this a shortcut? No, I'm going to be coming from there. Okay. Where exactly am I supposed to be going? Down there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and rest. Get that last heal for my... Since there's nothing in this immediate area that I need to worry about. Get my last heal back. Alright, now what's waiting for me here in the courtyard? I was kind of hoping that there would be more chests lying around in the most expensive part of the kingdom. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Hang on. Gotta work my way around. I'm also just kind of looking for loot in general. I'm going to check that fountain once I take care of this guy. I see loot just sitting there. Not so fast. I don't know why I'm... Hey, Essence of a Revolutionary Spirit. Another one. Frogs. Frogs and angels. I wouldn't have thought frogs, but I guess who am I? Oh, that's a bad time to run out of stamina. This attack, I don't like that attack. It reminds me of getting attacked by bears in both Red Dead Redemption 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. I thought you attacked twice with that. Okay. Where am I going? Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't see the side door. Defeat the automat in the marble courtyard. Are these things going to come alive? No? Okie dokie. Is this going to take me to a cutscene whenever I jump up here? No, there wasn't anything there. Okay. Bosque du Theatre. Sure would have liked some sort of loot here in the last area. Some sort of something would have been cool. I thought maybe there'd be a treasure chest with like a... I'm sure this probably looks amazing on stream, I'm sure. I would have thought maybe like a treasure chest with like another dancer's outfit or something. Doesn't appear to be anything. Okay, well, I guess I will just keep making my way towards the objective game. There sure are a lot of you. Okay, well that sucks. I was kind of hoping for him to do that whenever everybody was around. There's one more? Oh no, I guess he did blow up that last one. Okay, fair enough. I was hoping to have him blow them all up. Still no loot. Still a lot of nothing. Which is wild to me. Like, this is Cagliostro's main, I was gonna say hangout, like hideout area, because he's been with the king, right? Yeah, I didn't get any stealth because of these fucking spiders. That's literally the only thing that I can assume, right? I don't know if that is for a fact what's causing me not to have any stealth, but that is the only thing that's been like kind of consistent, is that any time that those spiders are around, it doesn't matter if I sneak up to either enemies near them or them themselves, I don't have any stealth. Like they seem to notice me immediately. So that is the only thing that I can assume, is that it is those things that are causing it. Hey, I was just talking about you. Thanks, game. That must be the last one. Right? Oh, I don't think I can look at that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that I can look at that at all here. But that must be the last one, because I already upgraded the catalyst. That's at max level. How many uses, anyway? That must be the last level up to get me how many... There wasn't anything else just kind of like laying around here? No, it doesn't look like it. But that must be the last level up of how much it heals. Which I honestly don't use it that much. I've kind of gotten my healings from critical hits or ordinary oil vials. And I remember really early in this playthrough, I was like, oh man, these are going to really come in handy for me, right? I should probably farm them. And I have been at 99 for the past 2 streams. So many of you guys. Another module key. I'll hang on to the module keys rather than... I did think about, like, oh, I could sell module keys since I'm not using them, right? But if I do decide to do New Game Plus, or I kind of wanted to at least check it out, I assume that whatever I collect will carry over, and there will be a new upgrade for my modules, because currently there's only 3 notches out of them. And I assume New Game Plus probably has 4 notches out of them. Why do you look like you're ever so slightly different color than the rest of the automats? Alright, well, is this the courtyard? The orangery? I don't know if that's how you're technically supposed to say that. I'm still so far away. How big is this fucking place? Jesus Christ, why is this palace the size of a palace? Alright, I have to go up there, so what's around here? Did that actually hit me? I didn't see if that actually hit me or not. Alright, it seems like I'm going to be able to jump up and across over here. These things. Oh god. It's been a while since I faced one of you. Come to think of it, I feel like I've only encountered this type of enemy 2 other times. That's really annoying. I believe like I said, I think I've literally only ever seen that enemy 2 other times, outside of Monsieur Necker's house, and then I think there's a place in La Cité that I had jumped down, that I had never seen one before. Alright, let's do it. Okay, good aim. Okay, I'm trying to parry, I really am, but the stairs are a struggle. Alright, now I can only assume. And now I'm here. Essence of a revolutionary spirit. Is this a fast travel point? Ah, this was the Vestal that I was... This was the last Vestal that I was at. I'm going to go ahead, since there's no enemies between me and there, go ahead and rest. Let's see if this is the last upgrade for our beret. Is it beret? Is it beret? Already at maximum level. Already at maximum level. Okay. I did not get a trophy for that, so I assume you do, if you upgrade one or the other, you get the trophy for it, rather than having to upgrade both of them. Fair enough. Oh, that's that guy down there that I'm hearing stomping around. Here's a memory here. What is this one?
The Estates General brandish the threat of rebellion. There is plot.
This is a Queen's memory.
They are stirring up the populace. Worse, they are making pacts. A number of representatives of the nobility and the clergy have taken up the cause of the Third Estate. As for my army, there is not a man among them I can trust. That is why I have made new arrangements for you. From now on, the Swiss Guard will no longer be protecting you.
Then who will, my love?
Take a look for yourself. Be assured you are in sturdier hands.
Whatever do you mean?
Isn't that Lucia? Monsieur Vaucanson's dancing doll?
So Ludia is my actual name.
Appearances can be deceiving, mesdames.
Where did I get the name Aegis from?
Has made extraordinary improvements to this automat.
Aegis, this is Her Majesty the Queen. You are now to serve her.
So Ludia was my name
Make sure
before.
no harm comes
Okay.
to her, and obey the orders she will give you.
Madame, I am at your service.
Votre les âmes? He can speak. This makes no sense. This is sorcery.
Make no mistake, mesdames, it is science.
Which is a lot of times what people thought was sorcery.
And which will soon be made known to the entire world.
Mm-hmm. So Ludia was who we were beforehand. And then whenever we could Clockmaker's Key, and then whenever we became the Queen's Protector, we became Aegis. What does this do? Thank you, Aegis. What is this? A module key? Replacement lever? Replacement lever? For what? Maybe something that I'm going to come across?
The courtyard is this way. Someone is expecting me. I can feel it.
The Place
I must
d'Armes?
prepare for the worst.
Would the king have turned himself into an automat? I wonder. I am genuinely curious if that's going to be the final boss. Or because I don't think the Count would have turned himself into an automat. Replacement lever. I'm back here. I'm back at my carriage? Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I don't... Oh, I did not even notice that that thing was broken whenever I first came through here. In all honesty. Fucking kamikaze guy. Not even that powerful, buddy. Yeah, I did not even notice this this right here whenever I was first here. My bad. Cool. Okay, activate. Also, oh. Well, that's fucking creepy. That's been one of the creepiest things that I've encountered this whole game. Jesus Christ. The Chateau Courtyard. Is what I'm about to face, like, have cannons and shit? Hang on, let me look around before I actually jump in the courtyard. Surely there it is. I was gonna say, surely there's an item hidden around here. It's another essence of a revolutionary spirit. I do think it's very interesting how this is being built, and that's why there's scaffolding here. I don't know if there's been other times like that. Maybe there hasn't. I just genuinely didn't notice it, but I noticed this one immediately. That one's built, that statue there, but this one was in the process of being built, and that's why there's scaffolding here. Maybe other areas have been like that, and I've just not noticed it. Oh, hi. Don't shake your head at me. Hello. You're a peacock. I chose the wrong hat for this this cutscene. Okay. Pretty. Let me show you my riposte. The Iron Queen. He put the queen in an automat. Interesting. Anima laser beam. Riposte. Riposte. Just letting my stamina build back up. Okay, you like don't get stopped at all for an immobilization. That seems bad. Okay. What an interesting attack you have. This is the theme song though, and I fucking love the theme song. Every time I load this game up to stream it, I always take a moment and listen to the theme song, because I really enjoy the main theme of this game. I don't know what's happening. I could not dodge that attack. I started this game with fans, let's end it with fans. Defeat the Iron Queen. Was that the queen that I just killed? Marie Antoinette? What now? Hello. That's gotta be...
Oh, see how the Aegis turns against its master.
Uh-huh. We have to go for Cagliostro, though. We can't let Cagliostro get away.
You are not my master, tyrant. You never were.
I am quite happy to concede this point, but what about the Count? Have you forgotten that he gave you life and whispered the order that animates you? Look how he runs, the coward. Do you understand what he has in mind? La pauvre enfant, sleeping so sweetly. She won't be dreaming for long now.
Croissant! Athenais!
Oh, Aegis, you watch your fucking language, young lady.
Don't
Uh-huh.
move!
The time has come to set you free, Aegis. This whore's soul has
Excuse
been in
you?
the for too long. Adieu, sad puppet.
I don't think that it's Aegis who controls, or it's Athenais who controls Aegis, is it?
I don't want to die.
Can we not kill him? We're letting him get away. Also, the stream's unstable. Please don't drop now.
The sun is rising, and you have slept for far too long. The beauty of this world longs for you, just as you long for its light. For you are like the flowers that open in the morning. I know you, mon ami. We loved each other. Vous en souvient-il?
This is weird.
You gave me your heart. So please, let me give you mine today. Vive heureuse, Athenais. For it is happily that I leave this world.
Ah, they're here. Okay, good. My dudes. I could just access that at any moment. So it was Athenais. Eh? I'm back in Luxembourg? What is happening? I'm so confused.
Monsieur, we have the king. It is now up to us to wield his scepter. In this trying time, crucial decisions must be made without delay.
First and foremost, we must take back Paris.
And how do we do that, mon Dieu? There are automats everywhere, and they are constantly regenerated by their crimes.
My strategy is the only viable solution. Monsieur Laclos' cannonballs filled with vitriol.
And where will we find the means to carry out your plan?
The city of Versailles is full of ateliers and shops. Moreover, as far as we have been able to see, the King's army has barely been deployed there. And it will not be too risky to look around.
Very well. Now, regaining control of Paris depends on our combined efforts.
Mais ensuite, once peace has been restored, what of the kingdom?
This is indeed a crucial issue. Leaving the nation without a government would expose it to the greatest danger.
Worse, it would condemn it to civil war.
Eh bien quoi, monsieur? Can you not govern together?
Unfortunately, the disagreements that divide our assembly run far too deep.
Oh.
That which we can agree is that we have been given a chance to choose the person who shall succeed the tyrant.
I claim this honor.
Excuse me? For what reason, je vous prie?
Enfin, simply consider the arguments for it.
Speak, Monsieur le Marquis. You have our full attention.
To begin with, I rescued the Dauphin from his father's clutches and ensured the dynasty's stability. The child will reign as Henri V. We will appoint someone with great wisdom to act as regent until he comes of age. But for now, we will let him mourn his poor mother, whom we regret having been unable to save.
Requiescat in pace.
Fie. The people do not need a crowned puppet.
Yes, they do. now more than ever before. Once the Assembly has adopted a constitution, the people will welcome a sovereign who will protect it.
A king and a constitution, like oil and water.
Go on, Monsieur le Marquis.
Monsieur, I rest my case.
Very well. Monsieur, we must now make our decision. May each of us respect this decision, and set aside our personal interests for the sake of peace and the common good. Who among you approves the appointment of the Marquis de Lafayette?
Royalist, I earned a trophy. Help Lafayette become the Lieutenant General of Young... I helped him?
The court bows before the Marquis de Lafayette, Lieutenant Général du Royaume.
Louis de Bourbon, former King of France, in the name of King Henri, fifth of his name, in light of the innumerable crimes of which you have been found guilty, this extraordinary royal court sentences you to the ultimate atonement. The sentence will be carried out on the hour. In its great mercy, the court will now hear your last words.
My loyal subjects, since you must lead a lamb to the altar, since you must offer a sacrifice to this new France that you intend to found, I will be that sacrifice. How dreadful this world is, where beauty is doomed to fade and flesh decays. I found no consolation in this world. I vainly thought I was giving our souls the gift of immortality beyond our mortal bodies. The Grim Reaper was my sworn enemy. Influenced by the most awful of men, I believed that the genius of machinery could overcome death itself. Alas, I have lost this fight, and am branded with the mark of murderer. Life, even more than the crown, was heavy for me to bear. I have suffered too long under the thumb of nature, which I despised. As a child, I saw my older brother die. I lost my father in the prime of his life, and then my mother, who was even younger. My beloved daughter did not live a year. As for my son, the first of my heirs, I unknowingly gave him to drink from a poisoned cup.
I don't think these people can hear you. Especially over their yells and everything.
Of this I am certain, for I, in my misery, have lost the support of my faith. Sir Executioner, lay me down on this board, Vertu. I will sleep now. Sleep at last, and not to dream.
Can we, like, remake the guillotines where it just, like, cuts off legs and then put him in a prison to rot? Like, I feel like that would be a more fitting punishment, personally, but... this just gets it over with quick. Humanely, kind of. At least what was considered humane at the time. But, like, we should reconsider this man. Especially after he just, like, confessed to a whole bunch of crimes, like, right? How am I feeling about that? I'm thinking. But I am going to go ahead and go hit back. Where does this put me? Continue? Really? Really? I'm gonna try one more time, but I assume that happens every time I hit continue. I'm still thinking. Okay. Time played. 34 hours. 34 and a half hours. How do I feel? Let me go ahead and start a New Game Plus while I'm pondering this, because I did want to check out New Game Plus. Saint-Cloud. And I will skip through these beginning cutscenes, because I imagine they are the same. What? Okay, so yeah, I do recall this. She drops the piece.
Oh, pardon.
I wonder what will happen whenever it goes to is it just going to be my character? Like it's going to skip that whole create a character thing, I imagine? Yeah, there's Aegis standing in the corner. Was she there in the very first cutscene too, and I never noticed that?
This is the price to be paid.
I would kind of like to see this cutscene now that I'm like fully dressed up and shit, right?
He sent us here long before the city went up in flames. He knew what was about to transpire. I think he is somehow involved in these events.
Oh, come now, Marie. True, he can be misguided and somewhat short-tempered at times, but he's no Nero.
I disagree.
No news for so long. Les enfants, Gabrielle. The children.
They'll soon be out of harm's way. I am most certain of it. Monsieur Cléry will take good care of them. For now, at least, we are safe.
Safe? Vraiment? Where are the guards? Or jailers? They won't even let us leave this room, Gabrielle.
Which I still have the same question that I asked the first time, which is how do y'all use the restroom? But
grief. First our darling Sophie, then our beloved son. My poor sweet angel.
I will talk about this game whenever it lets me regain control to play. Because I have some thoughts.
Something inside me is crying out, telling me he's still of this world at times. I think I hear him calling to me. I'm so afraid.
What do you fear, my queen?
Everything. Everything horrifies me.
Felt. Still felt. I think I said that the first time.
Indefatigable automats that Monsieur de Vaucanson has built for him. The charlatans who advise him, who are now
Also, Cagliostro just got away.
What happened to my son? What will happen to the children that God has deigned to leave in my care?
I won't let any harm come to them. This I promise you.
But how? Do you not see that we're prisoners here?
All is not lost. You forget about the one automat that is not hostile to us. This new bodyguard of yours.
I can decide to remake myself? Oh, that's kind of cool. Give me just 1 second. Hang on. Give me just 1 second. Okay, my apologies. I needed to step away, but I'm just kind of looking to see. Apparently, there are different endings that you can get. I do not know how many. I'm seeing 3. There's a Mirabeau ending, Incorruptible ending, and Royalist ending. How many? The game actually has 3 endings instead of 2. And the lesser one is arguably the best. Okay. If you look up online, all the endings on most sites will either showcase either Lafayette ending up as the leader or Robespierre as the leader. But there's actually a third option, which is a bit more tricky to get, which makes Mirabeau the leader now. And this is really interesting because if we look at history and how things unfold in the game, I think it is the best ending actually, because as we see in his quest, Lafayette was power hungry and even lied to his troops in order to carry out a coup and become the new king. While Robespierre, well, in the real history, he basically is one of the first genocidal totalitarian leaders of the modern era. Fun. Mirabeau is also quite the controversial figure, but he was inarguably a strong and capable leader who went from a scandalized prisoner to one of the most popular men in France, considering how he was portrayed in the game's version of France and how Lafayette was willing to bend the knee and cooperate only if he took the position. Mirabeau at first doesn't show any intention on becoming the leader, and as the saying goes, a great man does not seek to lead, he's called to it. So it really does feel like the best ending. Yeah, I don't really care for the fact that I got Lafayette in that, which I guess I did it unintentionally. I did not like that at all, actually. Copper, I still think I like the this one personally. Out of all the choices, because it matches her face, right? And I can't really see her hair. What did I have? I do like that one though. Which one did I have? I had this one. Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to change Aegis' look. That face is kind of scary to me. That one has more of like the Uncanny Valley doll. This one is a little bit more geisha looking. Well, I guess this one's pretty geisha looking as well. I think I'm gonna make this one my new Aegis face. Let's watch this cutscene as well. And I'll get my final little thoughts out.
That is now somehow able to speak and understand what we say to it. C'est terrifiant.
Yes, but it is loyal to you. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
If it managed to escape the chateau, it could be your eyes and ears in Paris. And if, perchance, the other automats were to go after it?
You won't attempt anything foolish. I cannot lose you, Gabrielle. Not now.
But now we know that she did.
Aegis?
Madame.
The king
My
must
brilliant
stop.
lipstick.
The very kingdom is at stake.
Go and find Vaucanson at his workshop, near Les Invalides. He surely holds the secret to these tireless automats. And perhaps he will know something about the death of my son.
How am I to leave the chateau grounds, Madame?
Go to the riverbank, at the far side of the grounds. From there you can take a boat to Paris.
You wanted to find Vaucanson? Vraiment? What if he is the one who is responsible for this unrest?
What Vaucanson has done, ma chère,
Only Vaucanson can undo.
Yeah, she didn't even speak that to Aegis, but Aegis said that line several times. So here I am. I still have everything equipped. My inventory is empty. Oh, that's quest items. Okay, I still have everything. Okay. Give me back destruction module. Yeah, I still have everything. Okay, I just have a new face. Neat. I think that's kind of interesting how they make you, how they let you redo your face. I think that is an interesting thing for New Game Plus, because you don't have any customization options. I don't know how I feel about this, in all honesty. Because I didn't like that Lafayette was installed as king. As a whole, the game is pretty fun. I think the parry mechanic and playing as a whole is pretty fun. I agree with what a lot of people said about how... Oh shit, these guys are dropping 2,800? Holy fuck. I just noticed that. Okay, yeah. I agree with what people say that New Game Plus allows you to actually level up. Jesus Christ, that's such a difference. There's the key. There was a guy over here, I remember. No, maybe not here. And I'm picking up so many different spirit things. Holy shit, okay. I would not say it's a fantastic game. It's not a bad game. There was, like I said, it crashed once. It kind of kept seeming like it was going to crash a lot of the times that I played. I may play through it again by myself, just because I don't have really anything else going on at the moment. But yeah. I'm kind of upset nothing happened to Cagliostro. He got away. Which I guess that's probably the more the DLC, right? You have to deal with Cagliostro. I imagine that's probably why they let him get away in the main story. But yeah, it was an okay game. The characters were extremely flawed, all of them. Almost to like a point where I couldn't get past it. Especially Lafayette and his power hungry. I'm like genuinely upset that, or well, I shouldn't say upset. Dissatisfied that is the ending that I got. Because I thought for sure with everything, and I guess it was the decision that I didn't leak. The fact that he did all that shit behind people's back, that was probably what decided to keep him in power, kind of a thing. I don't know. It's not a perfect game. I shouldn't expect a perfect game. Gameplay, like I said, this stuff here, this is fun to me. I think this is really fun. Just this beginning exploration and this, that, or the other. I got that again? Do I have 2 of those now? I do. Okay, so I can sell stuff that I collect again. I think from what I read, because I looked it up briefly, it says that one of the endings is if you decide to not do any side quests. One of the endings is, I guess you do things in a certain way to get Monsieur de Mirabeau installed as leader. And then the other one would be Robespierre as leader. I honestly don't know who I would have chose. Oh, it took those away from me? Can I not I can't dash in midair anymore. Okay, that's what it took away from me. I still have all my weapons and everything, I just don't have my abilities. I still gotta beat the Titans to unlock those. Interesting. Overall, okay. Not my favorite game, but like I said, it was still pretty fun. Like, I can't deny that. Grade 1 longevity module. So I assume that I have 2 of those now. I kind of still, like I said, want to just play for a little bit longer.
The Swiss Guard, killed by the automats that replaced them.
Just play for a little bit. Maybe make it to Paris. Again. Alright. I've heard that the boss fights are a little bit different in New Game Plus 2. That seems pretty well the same. I'm just way more overpowered than I was the first time coming through here. I'm already close to another level up again, too. That's really fucking handy. That does make a whole bunch of difference. And that, I think, in itself is why I might play through this game again. Because I actually feel right. The Frost Gun. Because I'm assuming that it's going to give me all duplicates of stuff. It is. Anima Essence Hunter Jacket. That's new. Huh. Is there new stuff in the shops then, I wonder? Hang on. I'm going to assume since that wasn't in that chest the first time, that must be a New Game Plus thing. Here's the lantern. This is where I was just a little bit ago on a regular playthrough. I forget what's in this chest. Oh, this is the Muscadin stuff, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. I feel just like I think I'm going to play through it again. Maybe in a later stream of a different game I might have more thoughts about this after I play through it again, but currently it wasn't a too terribly bad game. The only thing really, me personally, after playing through the entire game, that I would recommend somebody to play it for is the combat. Because the combat is what actually feels pretty decent in this game. Story-wise, Again, I don't know much about the French Revolution, so that could just be me.
The riverbank is just beyond this wood.
Okay, so hang on. I can level up again already, which is really fucking nice. They did give a major upgrade to how much you get. Also, is there anything in the boutique? I just spent a lot of my anima essence. This all seems like the basic stuff. This all seems... Oh, anima essence hunter Colo. Anima essence hunter hat and boots. I can buy those too. Oh, interesting. And they don't cost that much either. Where is this anima essence hunter stuff? What does this look like all together? Well, the hat's kind of silly. I kind of liked what I was wearing before, in all honesty. I don't know. Like I said, if somebody was to ask me, oh hey, how did you like Steelrising? I literally think that I would just say, the gameplay's fun. and that's pretty well it. Like, it didn't super appeal to me, personally. I stuck with it. In a lot of places, the gameplay was really fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. There was a lot of areas where I wasn't too thrilled. Okay. I was backing up trying to change weapons. Either way, not a terrible game, not the most fantastic game. But I enjoyed the time that I put into it. Yeah, I'm going back to what I was wearing. I really liked what I was wearing. It also, I think, has the highest armor out of everything, right? Yeah. Formal bicorn. Well, these two have the same. Yeah, I like what I'm wearing, though. Like I said, the gameplay would be the thing that I'm most like... This is why you should play it, kind of a thing. Yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm lost. I didn't really care for the ending that I got. I don't know how much control that I have over the ending. From some of the stuff that I read, one of the endings you have to do, like, literally none of the side quests to get that ending, which seems strange to me. I thought he was about to shoot. Another ending, I guess you have to expose General de Lafayette. It was a major struggle going through the French language. That was just me, though. That wasn't the game. And I can't blame anybody but me for that. Can I upgrade my weapons? I can. Oh, it goes back to bronze ingots even, too. Okay. So yeah, I may play this 8 keys to upgrade. Okay. I may play through this again by myself. Just because it didn't take that long. What did I say? 35 hours, something like that. It didn't take that long. Supposedly New Game Plus is where it really shines with some of the things, and I'm going to believe that that is true. Based upon what I've seen so far, New Game Plus seems like it is pretty good. I looked up New Game Plus for Ender Lilies, which was one of the last games that I played, and it didn't seem like it added too much to it. But this one seems like it's already added a fair amount to it with the fact that I'm able to upgrade my weapons more, upgrade myself way easier, even upgrade my heals more. A max for 5 throughout this entire game. It's no wonder that they give you extra like stuff for that, right? The ordinary oil vials. It's no wonder. So yeah, I think I'm going to play through it again. On a regular playthrough, it is okay. That's literally like all I can think to say is it is okay. It's not the greatest. It wasn't that it wasn't fun. I enjoyed the combat quite a bit. But it was just okay. I agree that what some of the stuff that I read, that it was a very stripped down Souls. Like, I'm not a huge person to like, I'm gonna go out and challenge myself on a whole bunch of Souls like and this, that, or the other. Personally, anyway. Let me check something real quick. Alright, so I do have time today. There's not really anything else that I am needing to do. I did some stuff earlier today, so I'm going to keep playing a little bit. Because I at least want to, like, level up some more stuff. And, I really like how much anima essence that I'm getting from all these enemies and shit. That's wild to me. Of course you dodged just as I was about to get my immobilization. I haven't really been noticing. Do they do more damage? I feel like that was just about how much damage I was getting done to me in the base game whenever I was at this particular place. I don't honestly remember. Picking up more module keys. I should have bought those module keys just before finishing my playthrough. I might also, depending, try a different build. Maybe I'll start leveling up the alchemical resistance kind of a thing. Or not alchemical resistance, but like my actually doing alchemical damage. Wasn't there something here? I do remember that. But like I feel like enemies burn me immediately. Like I don't feel like I'm like I'm overpowered, but I do feel like I am getting more powerful. Does that make sense? I think there was an item over here, if I remember correctly. I'm surprised that I remembered everything that I do remember, which I guess it's not been too long since I've been through here myself. On the other side of this is a big boy. And I will be making it to Les Invalides. Take a boat to Paris. Here we go. This is the big Sparky boy. Man, my eyeliner is on fleek.
This boat will take me to Paris.
Very rich red lips too, with this new face. Maybe I should have chosen a different hairstyle. Hello. I can parry you so much easier now. I know your timings. I'm not still having to learn how to parry in this. I do remember that. Luckily you hit me away though, so I didn't even get fulmination. Easy game. Whenever I've done it before. Grade 4 athlete module. Hold on, wait a second. What was that? A grade 4 module? Where was that at? This module greatly reduces the endurance cost of sprinting. Oh, interesting. I mean, that doesn't feel... Sprinting doesn't feel too bad. Especially not at the cost of a module slot. I feel like there would be other things that I would want to use a module slot for than sprinting. I guess that's maybe if you want to continue with the challenge of the game, right? Let's skip that. Let's make it to Les Invalides. Maybe I'll at least make it to Monsieur de Vaucan's workshop here. And then I might end the stream there. But like I said, I am probably going to play through this game again, myself. While I have videos editing, or processing, I mean, or while I'm uploading stuff. Play it here and there. Gros Caillou. There was something here. I do remember that. Can I make this jump? This was a spirit frost grenade. Okay, I do remember that from whenever I first... Oh god, I thought I was going to fall. That would be a interesting module that they would let me have, is one that allows me to go in slightly deep water. I will also look stuff up as I go through this game again and see if I find stuff like I thought I feel like, I don't know for a fact, but I feel like I missed a lot of stuff. Man, I can upgrade those again. What is the new... I wonder what the new cap is on those. 8 keys, I have 13. Let's go ahead and upgrade one of those. Boutique. Let's buy some of this stuff too. I'll take that. I'll take uses. Can I buy all 3? I can. And I can buy one of these. Okay. Already at max level. So I can't upgrade that anymore. Oh. Really? Why did you give me the what why did you give me that then? That's really confusing. I just wasted 40,000 anima essence because I thought that I could upgrade my heals more. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess that's if you didn't find all of them the first time. But I feel like these were so far and few between and in very obvious to find chests that that wouldn't have mattered much, right? I don't know how I feel about that. Because again, I thought that I could level those up again. That's why I bought them. Otherwise I would have hung on to... I guess that's my fault for not checking before actually doing something. But yeah, I thought that what that was going to do was actually give me the extra upgrades. I guess I should have... I think I looked at it and I did read already at max level. And I should have recognized from that that, oh, there's not any more that I can do here. Too early. But regardless, this is this game's saving grace, is the combat. I think that's pretty well my opinion of everything. It's an okay game. The story was okay. I would have wished a little bit more from the story. But its combat, I think, is what's really fun and its saving grace, in all honesty. I literally just sat there and took that hit. I really enjoy the foil and dagger weapons. I might, as I go through, either start using power weapons or something, critical repair. Don't I have that? I think I have grade 2. See, that's another thing too. I don't feel like I got all the modules that I could have found. This is the part that opens later as part of that quest for Madame de Polignac. Madame de Polignac. Yeah, I don't feel like I got all the modules that I could have gotten. Even though I did all the side quests and everything, I still feel like there was stuff that I was missing from the game. And the game to set me back at a specific point especially whenever you give me a continue option at the main menu. I would have much rather it like take me back to a point of like just before you're about to make a whole bunch of decisions. I guess it told me whenever I got to the carriage, it's like, this is your point of no return. You won't be able to explore anymore. Make sure you've done everything. But I wish that the game as a whole, whenever I completed it, would have taken me back to just before making that decision. And so it was very much so a, like you can hit continue, you still will have your levels and whatnot. But in case that you wanted to go back and do anything on your first playthrough, you still had that option too. It's kind of upset that I hit continue just for it to give me the credits. But yeah, no, as I go through this again, I think that's the guy that's shooting stuff at me. Is there anything down here? Oh yeah, this is my fast travel back to my Vestal. Isn't there a side area over here that I didn't go to?
Able to locate Monsieur de Vaucanson's workshop from an elevated position.
Yeah, we'll get there, Aegis. We'll get there. Calm down. So I did finally get that answered to me. Why some people called her Ludia and why some people called her Aegis. Aegis was who she was after she became the Queen's bodyguard, whereas before she was actually named Ludia. I still don't know why Monsieur Mara called me Diane, though. That one still is a little bit... Okay, that's new. I don't remember this guy being a shock guy in my first playthrough. I also would like to follow some sort of guide to figure out if there's more people that I could have helped at the door like that. This item, if I remember correctly, was at this well. This is not a well. Where's the well here? There's a well somewhere here that has water for those people. Where's the well? Maybe I gotta circle back around. Shouldn't I have already grabbed it, though? Hang on, where did I come from? Because I feel like I already had water for them the first time that I came through here. Unsure where this well is. Thought it was somewhere nearby, but I did miss this item. A well. Because there's certainly no well here. I could have swore it was where that statue was. There was a well. Or was I supposed to grab... The well was by the forest before I got here, right? Did I not grab an item from that? I don't think I can go back either. Damn, I think I might have missed that. Because I was just kind of rushing through and talking throughout that entire thing. Okay. Well, anyway, I will most certainly have to make a mental note to come back and give them water whenever I have the mobile carriage. Which I think I get the mobile carriage after... defeating the factories, right? Okay, I was trying to jump. I have no health. Damn, that does so much damage. I mean, I even got like the the max. I might end up going back to the first area and just farming a little bit. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, the damage is definitely upped in New Game Plus. Damn. I do wish they would again, they would have let me get, like, more heals, though. Like, even Elden Ring and Dark Souls is a little bit more forgiving on your heals than this game. To be at max level, or unless there's another item or quest that I gotta complete in New Game Plus. I thought any one of those was going to hit me. And it instantly fulminizes me. $6,000 from that thing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll definitely play around New Game Plus. It seems like it's going to open up a little bit more. I'll make different decisions too. Because I most certainly don't want Lafayette to be in power like that. That genuinely was like whenever the trophy popped up and I looked at it and it was like, help Lafayette. It's like, I wasn't intentionally trying to help Lafayette to be installed as the new king. But I guess I did choose to hold on to those documents rather than give them to Monsieur Mara. And maybe that was where my failing was as far as goes that. I wonder what some of this stuff sells for. I wonder if they up the value of some of the, like, the clothes and everything. I wonder if they up the value for selling the clothes and shit like that, or if it's still going to be like 200 anima essence if I sell it at a boutique. I will know once I make it to the next Vestal. That was a weird hitbox that hit that thing behind me. I was gonna say, I don't feel weak, like at all. That is one thing I will give the game, is I most certainly don't feel weak in New Game Plus. They give me like double. Whatever item that has anima essence, they give me like another one with it, which is kind of interesting. Alright, I at least wanted to make it to Monsieur de Vaucalsan's place. This is another way to open up for my Vestal. Maybe this is where the water is? Because I think I did see a well, didn't I? Whenever I was up top. I hit dodge. I guess I was too late on it. Okay. Okay, was that not the animation for me to get my parry? Holy fuck. Was that not? I'm still caught by that. Was that not the animation for me to get my parry? I did the move. I got the little tink sound effect. It looked straight up like I got that parry. I feel like there are some enemies that are a little too hard for this beginning area. These guys especially. 73. There was nothing that I could do. There was literally nothing that I could do. I got hit by the first one. There was so I lost what? That's the most anima essence that I've lost, 50k. Which, with how quickly I get it in New Game Plus, I'm not too upset by that. I'm still upset by that 49k that I got. There's a well here. Is that not what I needed for the people? Also, can they still attack their buddies? It appears so. Fuck you. It will provide a little bit more of a challenge for me, I guess. But you turned! You were not facing me, so I thought I was okay. If I could just remove one of you from this equation, then I would be okay. Okay. Jeez Louise. Maybe it was that hard in the beginning and I just don't remember it. But those guys certainly weren't there in the beginning. Also, this is a well. Is this not where I get the water from? Maybe I'm pretty sure there was a well in the forest, so I think I was supposed to grab it from there. And I just missed out on that. Oh, I was going to say oh well, but that's a little too appropriate, isn't it? Alright, is this the way to Monsieur de Vauclanson's shop? I never knew if that was an attack or if you were just like preparing for battle. Either way, that's a way back that I don't have yet. Dear Jacques, didn't I know a Jacques? I know Jacques Necker, right? Is that one now that I know? Dear Jacques, I have been waiting for you for over an hour. I cannot wait. I wonder if that was Jacques Necker. He never mentioned a brother named Laurent, but that's the only Jacques that I know in this area, because we had to come... was it? Yeah, it was in this area, so that must be Jacques Necker's brother that was literally never mentioned again in the entire game. Like, even whenever we rescued him, he was only interested in his money and his wife. Understandably so, but still. The Esplanade des Invalides. Esplanade des Invalides. Words. Alright, let me make it to who's his face's workshop here. Oh, you're another electric one now? You, I remember most certainly were not an electric one, because I used to farm you guys. Yeah, if they had let me get, like, more heals, too. I feel like that would make a bit of a difference, but I guess that's part of the challenge. I would say the base game, yeah, it makes sense why you only get 5 heals, because you have a whole bunch of ordinary oil vials and stuff like that. But for this is a little silly that I only have 5. And there is no way to upgrade that. How much do you guys give? You gave about 200 in the base game, you give about 3,700 in this one. Okay. And who do we meet here first? Is it Monsieur de Mirabeau? I feel like that is who we meet here first.
Upstairs. I just need to find a way in from the outside.
Chion batons? That's new. Shoots frost projectile, doesn't it? Like some weapons were saved for New Game Plus. Which I think New Game Plus came afterwards. I think they released the game, and then people had complaints with the game, and so they did some updates and stuff like that. And then I believe that they released some updates. Oh, is there anything new here? Frosted fans, body of work, these all seem the same. The piling knack as well. Electric cooling module. This module allows rapid cooling to significantly reduce fulmination gauge. Ooh. So what, if I use too much stamina and then I have to use rapid cooling, it also clears me of fulmination? Is there going to be that much fulmination in New Game Plus? Oof, I don't know about that. I should sell some stuff. Like, only 130 for that. So they did not upgrade that. Also, is this not like done in any sort of like order? Muscadin Colo, I don't know. There's one down here and then there's one up here. Are they different? 15, 165. 15, 165. They aren't. Why would they not be like right next to each other though? That's kind of silly. That gives me the belief that I might accidentally sell something. What else have I picked up? Did I pick up any other clothes? I don't think I picked up any other clothes. Or did I pick up this coat? Yeah. And the hat, too. That's what else I picked up. That's so strange to me that those aren't, like, listed right next to each other. I picked up a fire chain already, didn't I? I picked up another one. That does not seem to give me extra. Okay, here's one. This one's level 2. Was there another one up here? Frost. And this one was Frost as well? Frost. Okay, so yeah, I did pick up. So they just don't put them next to each other. Sort by quality, price, sort by name. There we go. That's going to help me. Okay. And I can sell extras, since I can't like dual wield weapons and stuff like that. But that way everything will be, like extras will be next to each other and stuff like that. Either way, I will probably, like I said, play through this game again. Enjoy it without the need of having to stream it, which I say having to. I didn't necessarily need to stream that, this game. It was okay. It was again, the combat. The combat is its main saving grace. But then too, on this playthrough, what I plan on doing is maybe including like some alchemical build-up and stuff like that, because I've heard that's pretty fun. I have 2 of those? Oh no, that's how many slots it takes. So I have critical repair module 1, so I can get rid of critical repair, or I have module 3, so I can get rid of this one. yeah, I'm going to go through and sell a whole bunch of stuff and everything like that. But that'll do it for this stream. Another game down. Steelrising. I have no idea what I will play next. But again, all I can say about this was that it was okay. The combat was fun. The combat was most certainly its saving grace, and why I stuck with it and finished it out. Yeah, I think that's it.